We have a 1987 Ski Supreme here that I'm working on. I'm trying to get the engine mounting bolts out that broke on the steel frames. There was 16 bolts holding these two frames in, and they bolt onto the top of the flooring or the deck, and below there's another piece of iron underneath that they used. They went away from the wood, and they actually do have a metal inside there that the bolts run through. And what happened was, though, that they used too weak of a grade of bolt and they broke off, and I was left with 4 bolts holding out of the 16, so I have to drill them out. I'm going to keep on drilling. It takes a slow speed to drill these bolts out. If you drill too fast, you're going to overheat the bolt, and it actually hardens the bolt and you can't get the drill bit to bite. So you have to go really slow. And you clean the, since the drill bit is going slow, I have to drill and take the shavings out so that you don't break the bit from the shavings not flying out. And I use a magnet to do it, and it works great. As long as you don't overheat the bolt by drilling too fast, you'll be able to keep on drilling into it. Okay, after all that drilling, finally got all the bolts drilled out. And we did find out that there was angle iron inside here, and how far it goes either way, I wasn't able to figure that out, but it is actually in here. And what we had to do was drill through about a 3/4 of an inch through each bolt from the surface of the deck here, and also here. 3 bolts there, 5 bolts here. And we were drilling out these 3/8 bolts that were breaking, and this is usually what would happen. 12 of them broke just above the decking, or the angle iron, and drilled them out in pieces, 12 of them. And I showed you before how the drilling at a slow rate is the only way you can pretty well get them out. I have managed to get 4 out in one piece, and there's the one that's in good shape. And what they are is actually a bolt that's used to self-tap in through steel, and through that angle iron they were able to just run them through and hold them in. And they did put them in slightly at an angle to hold that angle iron tight against the side of the decking there. So probably it was about anywhere from a 3 to 5 degree angle that they had put them in to allow for better support on that angle iron, so it wouldn't slide away from the corner of the boat. And I used cobalt bits. They were pretty well the only bits that would work, and got quite an assortment there, but that was the only way you could do it, and at a slow rate with the cobalt bit. That's the answer for getting those bolts drilled out. And so here's the side of the boat, and you can see both sides were in great shape. The angle iron that they put inside here stayed bonded inside. At no point was there anything loose inside when I was drilling. Everything stayed tight. So how they bonded the angle iron to the deck, I don't know, but whatever they did, it worked great. You can see that there's no stress cracks anywhere from the 25 years of use that the boat has seen. And I decided to go with a grade 8 bolt, 1.5 inches by 1/2 inch, and that seemed to work great to go slightly oversized. I was going to do 7/16, but then I decided, with the tolerances that were measured out after I drilled, 1/2 inch was going to be the safest to work with, so we get better thread concentration and support back on the angle iron.